Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope all of you are fine. I am also fine, by the grace of Almighty. I know you all are happy now because you are attending your online classes. So today I am going to start a class on your English second paper. You know me very well. I am Sabrina Islam, your English teacher. So now we are going to start our class. What is the class now? Yes, before starting, actually something is written here. I know you can understand what is written here. A flower is very beautiful. What is it? It is a sentence. Okay, now sentence is written again. So I know you all know very well how many types of sentences are there. Sentence is divided into two categories. One is according to meaning, another one is according to structure. So today, I think you know, according to meaning, sentence is divided into 5 kinds, 5 types. What are these? Yes, the first one is assertive. Next, the second one is interrogative. Next, the third one is imperative. Number fourth one is optative. And the last one, that is exclamatory. So these are 5 types of sentences and they are divided according to the meaning of the sentence. So today we are going to do something. What is that? Okay, let me show you something. What is there? The first one is yes and second one is no. Okay, that means affirmative, negative. It means that you know very well assertive sentence is of 2 types. One is affirmative and another one is negative. Okay, look here again. No. The boy, in the boy's hand, there is written no. And in the girl's hand, there is written yes. That means negative to affirmative. So I think you can guess actually which topic we are going to know today. We are going to discuss today. That is the changing between affirmative to negative and also the opposite, that is negative to affirmative. So our today's class is on changing sentences. This is a grammar part and we are going to know the rules and some examples of how to change the affirmative sentences into negative and also the ways to change the negative sentences into affirmative. This is our today's topic. So the first one, look here in the screen. I think you can see some 2 sentences are written here. The first one is, he is an honest man. Another affirmative sentence is, I shall remember you. So how can we change these 2 affirmative sentences into negative? Look here. Here is in the first affirmative sentence. You can see is. Is an auxiliary verb. There are other auxiliary verbs here. Look here. Am, is, are, was, were. Then have, has, had, and also some models. All these are auxiliary verbs. So if you get auxiliary verbs in your affirmative sentence, to make this sentence negative, you have to use not after that auxiliary verb. So he is not honest. Honest is the positive word for this man. you have to use the opposite word of these honest. The opposite word for honest is dishonest. So the affirmative sentence is, he is an honest man. You can make it, you can change it into negative in this way. He is not a dishonest man. Next, look at the second one. I shall remember you. How can you make it negative? Again, use not after shall. And then forget is the opposite word for remember. So, I shall not forget you. In this way, we can change the affirmative sentence into negative. If you get auxiliary verb, I think you can understand this one. I am going to the next one. Yes, here is written without auxiliary verb. Look here, I have written here 3 examples, 3 affirmative sentences. The first one is, he walks slowly. Next one is, I want to be active in my studies. Third one is, I saw an intelligent man. In these 3 sentences, you see there is no auxiliary here. So what you can see here, there are the main verbs, walks, want, saw. These are the principal verb or main verb. These are not auxiliary. So how can you make it negative? See here, with this verb walk, you can see S. So to make it negative, you have to use does not. Then look here, want. There, no S is there. So you have to use do not. Next, saw. I know you know very well, saw is past form of verb. So you have to use did not. And then I have changed the word slowly, fast. Then active, inactive, the opposite word. Intelligent, the opposite word for it, foolish. So the affirmative sentence, he walks slowly, he does not walk fast. Next one, I want to be active in my studies. I do not want to be inactive in my studies. Third one, I saw an intelligent man. Negative form, I did not see a foolish man. Okay, hope you understand this one. So, next one. Next one, there you can see these all are affirmative sentences. Look here, all these are affirmative sentences. Only the Almighty can help us. The idle only curse their fate. The old sailor was alone in the sea. Only education gives us the light of knowledge. And the next one, he is only 10 years old. Now, look here. Something is here. What is that? If you get only or alone in affirmative sentences, in that case, you can change them, those sentences, by following something that is, okay, let me show you the answers. None but the Almighty can help us. I have used none but instead of these only. In the place of only, I have used none but. So the answer is none but the Almighty can help us. Next, the idle only curse their fate. Here, I have used none but again for this only, but before the idle. None but the idle curse their fate. Next one, the old sailor was alone in the sea. Again, I have used none but. None but the old sailor was in the sea. That means if these only and alone indicates the person, any person or the Almighty. Look here, here is written the Almighty or person. So if these only or alone indicates any person, any people, or the Almighty, Allah. In that case, you have to change this only or alone by using none but. But if you get only and alone, it indicates thing or object. In that case, you can't use none but. You have to use nothing but. Look here, I have used nothing but instead of only. So the answer is nothing but education gives us the light of knowledge. Okay, the third one. Look here, he is only 10 years old. Here you have also got only, but this only indicates this 10. That means the number. Here is written number. Okay. If it indicates number, in that case, what can you use? Look here, the answer is written here. He is not more than, oblique, not less than. That means in the place of only, you have to use not more than or not less than. So the answer you can write in two ways. One is he is not more than 10 years old. And the other one is he is not less than 10 years old. So this is the this is the rule actually how to change the affirmative sentences where you get only or alone. Next one. What is the next one? Look here again. There are three affirmative sentences. The first one is we must depend on it. They must attend the party. I had to save something for my future. So look here. Must is written here in red color. Then same thing. So if you get must in your affirmative sentences, in that case you can change it, you can make it negative by using cannot but. I have written here the answer. Look here. We cannot but depend on it. We cannot but depend on it. Okay, this will not be here. So in the place of must, we have written cannot but. Look here at the next one. They must attend the party. Again, cannot but attend. They cannot but attend the party. But you can use cannot help also. But if you use cannot help, in that case, you have to use the ing form of this verb, attending. So you can change this sentence in two ways. One is they cannot but attend the party. Another one is they cannot help attending the party. Look here again to the next one. I had to save something for my future. I think you know had is used for past, for indicating past event. That means past tense. In that case, don't use cannot. Use could not but. So the negative form of it, I could not but save something for my future. I think you understand it. So look at the next one. What is the next one? Okay, everyone likes him. Everybody knew him. Every cloud has a silver lining. Everybody wants to be happy. Here in these affirmative sentences, look here. Everywhere you get every. So if you get every in affirmative sentences, to make it negative, you have to follow. You have to follow something. Okay, what is this? Look here. I have made it for you. There is no one but likes him. That means in the place of every, I have used there is no. Then one. After that, but. So the whole answer is there is no one but likes him. You can change this in another way. Look here, there is no one who does not like him. That means you can use but or does not. Look at the next one. Everybody knew him. What is the answer? There was nobody. Why I have used here was? Because knew. This is in past tense. That's why I have used here past tense. There was nobody, but knew him. Next one. Every cloud has a silver lining. There is no cloud without a silver lining. If you don't get any principal verb like knew, like that, in that case, you have to make it negative by using without. So, there is no cloud without a silver lining. This is a negative sentence. Next, everybody wants to be happy. There is another way to make sentences from affirmative to negative. Look here, in the place of every, you can use no, nobody, wants to be. In that case, you have to use the opposite word. Okay, the opposite word of happy is unhappy. So there are three ways to change the affirmative sentences where you get every. You can follow any one from here. One is there is no one but likes him. Another one is there is no one who does not like him. Another one is nobody wants to be unhappy. To be unhappy. This is the rule of every, and these are the examples. Okay, look here. This is very much easy. I think you can understand this one very much easily. Look here. If you get in affirmative sentences these both or and. Here are two examples. I like both coffee and ice cream. Next one, both Sheila and Rina are brilliant. So how can you change it into negative? This is very easy. Just use not only in the place of both and but also in the place of and. So the answer is I like not only coffee but also ice cream. Look here, not only Sheila but also Rina are brilliant. So this is very much easy. Just replace this word instead of both and use not only and but also. Okay, look at the next one. To adjective to. That means, look here, affirmative. The boy is too small to carry the load. Again, the man was too lazy to finish his work early. These two sentences, in these two sentences, you see to adjective to. So how can we make these into negative? Change these into negative. In the place of to, you have to use so. And in the place of to, you have to use that. After that, you have to make this clause. How? He, here he is the boy. That means use pronoun. Pronoun he. And after that, according to the tense, you should use cannot or could not. As this is present tense, I have to use cannot. And the last part of the sentence. So the whole answer is, the boy is so small that he cannot carry the load. Next one, the man was so lazy that he could not finish his work early. So cannot is used because of the present tense. Could not is used here because of the past tense. Okay, next, another one, as soon as. And here is written V2. That means past form of verb. Look at the example here. As soon as we saw the thief, he fled away. So how can we change this into negative? Look here, the answer is written here. In the place of as soon as, we have to use no sooner had. And then the subject. And after that, this is the V2, that means past form. You have to change this into V3. That means the past participle form of verb. And the past participle of saw is seen. So no sooner had we seen the thief, and you have to omit this comma, and in the place of comma you have to use then, and there will be no change. So the whole answer is no sooner had we seen the thief, then he fled away. I think you understand this one. This one also easy for you. So look at the next one. What is next? Superlative degree. I think you all know all adjectives have different degree. That means, for example, good, good, better, best. There are 3 types of degree: positive, comparative, and superlative. So if you get in affirmative sentences the positive form of adjective, that means not positive, this is superlative. Siam is the best boy in the class. Here the best is the superlative degree. So how can you change this into negative? Okay, let me show you the answer, the negative form. Look here. No other boy in the class is so good as Siam. Next one. No other city of Bangladesh is so populated as Dhaka. Listen attentively and try to understand. You can understand if you are attentive. Okay. Siam is the best boy in the class. Here, best is the superlative form of degree. So look here, the instruction is written here, the structure is written here. No other. That means to make this sentence change this sentence into negative, you have to start with no other. So no other. Then the last part after the degree, superlative degree. Boy in the class. So no other boy in the class is so good as Siam. Here you can use so or as written here, and then the positive degree of that adjective, superlative degree. So good is the positive degree of best. Good, better, best. Good is the positive form, better is the comparative form, and best is the superlative form. So, and after this positive degree, you have to use as. And this subject, Siam, it will be here. So the whole answer is no other boy in the class is so good as Siam. Next one. Dhaka is the most populated city of Bangladesh. So here, look here. The most populated. This is the superlative degree. Populated, more populated, most populated. So here we have got the superlative degree of populated. So again, you have to start with no other. And after that, city of Bangladesh. So no other city of Bangladesh is populated is the positive degree of most populated. As we are making it negative, you have to change this into positive degree. So is so populated as Dhaka. In this way, you can change the affirmative sentences in which you get the superlative degree. You have to follow this one. Okay, I think you all, okay, we have discussed today only the 9 rules here. So try to exercise them in your home. And look here, there is another one. There is another, okay, always or sometimes. If you get in your sentence always or sometimes, in that case, how can you change these? Here is written, you have to use never for always. So Bella is always late in her class. Negative will be Bella is never punctual. Punctual is the opposite word of late. Bella is never punctual in her class. Then another one is there. Robbie sometimes visits his village home. Here sometimes. If you get sometimes. And look here, there is no auxiliary verb. But you get here the S or ES form of verb, that is visits. So to make it negative, you have to use does not. Robbie does not always visit his village home. In these ways, you can change these affirmative sentences into negative and practice at your home. Exercise all the examples that are given in your book. Then you can overcome the problems regarding these changing sentences of affirmative and negative. Okay, thank you all of you. Thank you for attending the class. Stay home.